brain for TikTok. This that front porch, back street, stand alone talk. Queen step, heavy hitter, certified. Heavy hitter in heels, still stomping like Tim's. She don't do friends, just fam and wins. Talk that slick, get checked on sight. She a lady in the light, but a demon at night. No handout, she grinded for hers. Now it's Gucci bags and respect in her words. Move like a boss, think like a threat. You ain't met real till you meet step. It ain't sweet. She just learned to smile while stacking bodies. Mentally.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
That line ain't no simping, ain't no split. If the vibe off once, she gon' dip quick. Got her own bag, her own crib, her own lane. She don't chase love, she attract gang. Heavy is the name, but the crown sit clean. Don't mention step, you ain't on that queen thing. Step in silence, win it public. Heavy hitter, queen. Step in silence, win it public. Heavy hitter, queen. Heavy hitter, 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 heavy hitter, queen. Heavy queen step, heavy hitter.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Grand Rising, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me out there. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Grand Rising, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me out. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Okay, I was testing my audio, y'all, because I was trying to figure out like what audio. Mic check 1 2. Queen, what you gonna do on this Sunday? Okay, I'll test my audio, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna go in on my phone because I was testing my audio. I don't know why okay, never mind. So this is what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, stop, child. Stop. Hold on. Why won't turn off? Okay, can y'all hear me now? Okay, I hear echo. Oh my God. Okay, just stop. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. Cause baby, listen. I don't know why Restream be doing me like that. Okay, hold on. All right. Y'all see this caption up here on my screen, okay? We ain't gonna act like we don't see it. But anyways, I hope you all can hear me very clearly now. Put y'all can hear me clear now. But furthermore, thank you all for coming in and joining in with Queen of Truth podcast with the host that actually trying to do most. Okay? We are thankful and we are to have lived this season of day, y'all. And y'all know we will not complain, okay? We're to have lived this season of day, y'all. We will not complain, okay? Let me just turn this off. Hold on, because maybe we can't have no issue. Nope, let me turn you off too. Because what are we doing? Let me just close this. Okay. Because baby, dang, get it together. But hello, my beautiful queen, my handsome king out there on this lovely Sunday, y'all. We have made it into the second month of 2026. Baby, listen. When they say time don't wait on nobody, time don't wait on nobody. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? But again, thank you all for joining in with Queen of Truth. Y'all know who this is. Queen Steph is in the building, baby. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I hope you all are having a very productive day. Just with, life, because we made it another day. So you cannot wake up out of your bed mad, okay? If you woke up and your feet hit the floor, baby, all you can do is just put a smile on your face. You just can't do it, okay? Let's see who we got on this lovely Sunday. What's up, Miss Shirley? Hey, Miss Deborah. What's up, Miss Vonda? Hey, bro, Terry. Miss Renee. What's good, Miss Jackie? I appreciate that. Like disclaimer, bro, Terry. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, the allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news report, teaching, scholarship, and research. What's up, Miss Unique? Hey, Miss Johnson. How you doing, love? Miss Hardy. Always nice to have you in the building. Fair use is use permitted by a couple of statutes that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or person. Use tips for balance in favor of fair use. Because what are we doing, y'all? What the are we doing? It's Sunday, y'all. I'm trying to hold it back. I am trying to hold it back. What's good, Miss Elizabeth? Nice of you to join us this morning. Hey, take it right with LB. I made it another day, baby. I can't even complain. I hope all is well out there. Hey, my beautiful Miss Tanya. Happy Sunday. Definitely is Super Bowl. That is. I'm like, let me go mess around with my people because I got a lay back Sunday. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make some Cajun. What did I put up there? I'm making some Cajun shrimp with Cajun crab and shrimp spinach dip is what I'm making. Damn, I can get that out. So I'm busting y'all down with two lies, like back to back. I was like, okay, I can go do a little 1 hour to hour and a half on this, and then come back. I excuse me. I love enjoying doing my cooking, messing around with y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna make me some dip. Game don't start until a few hours, so I was like, let me get my little time in with my lovely people before all this stuff go down. What's up, Comment Collective? Thank you so much for that super sticker, my love. You are greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, Queen Step, you will be the next one on TPO list. Yes, she did. Come collect. Why you gonna do me like that? I thought you loved me. I'm gonna rebuke that foolishness, baby. Because what is we doing? I still love you. Baby, listen, y'all. Baby, listen. I don't think I'm shit. Well, baby, listen. She wanna try to go that route. Shit, I'm sister from mother. You got that thing. I'm coming up out there, motherfucker. The judge gonna look and compare the messages, some of the text messages that he submitted. That shit, somebody directly from my phone. Stop playing. You better find something else to do. Don't even waste her time. Do you hear me? Cause baby, listen. Ooh, shit. Judge might tell her to take a step back and go reevaluate herself. She took off for this shit. I don't think she want to go there. That'll be a waste of her time, just like it was a way I'm even taking RH. What did I tell y'all before? I said that shit was done intentionally. Like, you're on vacation and the next day you online bothering another person that he dealt with. Like, come on, are you? I'm still disheartened by it, y'all. Like, I was like, damn. I still be sitting back and just be like, damn. Because I'm not the one on the other side just watching through the internet. Like, I literally had, it was a lot of one-on-one conversations, and that shit is just crazy. I mean, I guess when you think people are strong, level-headed, that they aren't, you know what I'm saying? There's never a timing on a person showing who they are. You just have to be observant. You know what I mean? That's all. Is you can know a person for a couple few years, short months. It don't even matter. There's really no time on when a person show you who they are. You got some people out there that show you who they are, like from the beginning. Might wait out about a year, 2 years on that line, and then they, you know what I'm saying, do some fucked up shit. And not all the time that you have to stop fucking with people or whatever. It's all on you, because we all nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? We all know that nobody is perfect. Everybody has a flaw. So if you still want to put yourself in a position to fuck with certain people on at one point that they crossed you and you still feel like okay, like you crossed me in that lane, you know what I'm saying? But on the other end, you still are all around good person in other lanes. So the lane that you fucked up in, that's your fault. I can't fuck with you on that level. Like, it's different ways of fucking with people. It's just being observant to who they are. I'm not saying, but sometimes with me, shit, you fucking once. Sometimes like I'm good on all of that, cause then that might be one important lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like a one stop shop type shit. Like, cause baby, what we doing? Oh my god. Mm-mm. It's crazy. Hey, Miss TT, how you doing? Beautiful. Nice to see you in the chat. Just got finished prepping for powers. I am a patron saying, okay, get right with LB. I don't watch it like I used to, man. Like, I don't know. I was a diehard Brett Favre fan, and it's like after he retired, I still watched the pros for like a couple of years. Then I just started seeing too much politics in it. And when I start noticing the politics in it, it's like, okay, y'all are not making it interesting to watch anymore. Because, like, I always got to mix some politics up in some shit. And when I started noticing it's not interesting. It don't make game challenging. Because at the point when I know there's politics to a point, it's just like, okay, this shit was rigged. Like, so I watched the highlights. I will watch the highlights. What's up, Miss Chats in the building? Hey, sis, real spirit dawn. Happy Sunday, love. You getting ready for church? Love you too, love. Go get it on. Say a prayer for me when you get there. Say, Lord, she don't mean no harm. Say, Dawn, going to be like, could mean no harm. I feel it when I know you done did it, okay? I'm about to be good, though, y'all. Ooh, child, listen. What's up, Miss Golden Girl? Ask you to join us, April. Hey, my girl, my world. Y'all. Listen, this shit here is crazy, y'all. What's up, Brittany Davis? You said I'm breaking on. I'm on my damn phone. I had to close that laptop. I'm like, I'm really not putting up nothing to chat it up. If I do pull up something, I can switch or whatever. But I shouldn't. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi on my phone. Let's see what level is it on. It's on 5G. Full effect. Okay, if I start breaking out again, let me know, April, and I can come back in. Hey, Missy Lee, nice to see you, love. What's up, Simone? You said okay. Hold on. Let me go out and come back in. Since I kept switching it, probably why. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Queen step in the building. What you gonna do? Y'all let me know how this sound is, cause listen. Let's see, it's 10:04. It's 10:03. I went out and I came back in, y'all. Nice to see you, Miss Williamson. Okay, so y'all, is my sound okay, y'all? Is it still breaking up? Or is it okay? Let me know. Let me know if the sound is good. Somebody put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat to let me know if the audio is good. It's much better. Thank you, April, my girl, my word. But y'all listen. I went and listened to I've been sitting the clips. I have all the, you know what I'm saying, the court documents and all that, but we just gonna talk, y'all. We just gonna talk about it, cause ain't no sense of me even putting up all that shit. But cause I know a lot of y'all have seen it on Lou Pop shit. I haven't redacted any information off of it. So I'm like, I don't go through all that. I don't go through all that. So we just gonna talk about it or whatever. But actually, I can show some, some text messages. But for ones who know, like y'all know, I've like conversed with Miss Sazoon, you know what I'm saying, for like a year and a half of her entwinement with RH. Like I just don't get it, bro. Like I still can't come to sense with it because due to the fact of conversations that I've personally had with her, and we've had very good conversation, and she's very intellectual. So I really thought she was, you know what I'm saying, strong head. But I just want and I was sent a couple of the clips of the live that she did. There's no sense in me pulling that up because I know all of you all have seen it. So I'm just going to pull out some of the things that we are going to discuss. So when she made this, it might be a jump around, but it's still going to be on the same conversation, cuz. Y'all, I'm holding it all. I'm trying to be good, y'all. I am trying to be good on this Sunday. Like, oh my God. Ooh, child. Ooh, somebody help me. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Beverly Phillip. What's up, Ebony? I appreciate the sound. But y'all, I'm really trying to be good. But what I'm saying though is like, okay, so I've had this conversation where, when it comes to this spiritual awakening, like y'all see um the thumbnail, there's Robert over there sitting in the clouds, sitting on his throne, where he could have went through his, spiritual awakening as well. Because look how long he gave himself to come out on the internet to announce that he's in a relationship with somebody. He went through separation starting what? 2022, October. He done been around several females. And Amelia is the only one that he has came out here on the internet after those amount of years. And and that's who he's currently in a relationship with. Y'all, the crazy thing is this shit here is unbelievable because I was there. Okay. Ooh, child, listen. Y'all, I am really trying to be good. Y'all just really don't understand. But cause it's just like leave my brother fuck alone, bro. Okay, so now I want to throw out a little being funny, right? So when I listened to Lupac live, and Lupac wasn't making it no better for me when she was making a statement about the shrimp. So y'all know I'm petty as hell at times, and I'm like, damn. So she going live eating shrimp. Now, why the fuck would you do that? Now, why would you do that? Why would you go live showing jumbo? But like I said, Lupac ain't making no better. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, girl, you know people finna flip the script and make fun of that. You go live, you jump and go live after the judge don't made you look like a I don't know, psychopath. I don't know. Shit. I can say different things. But either way, the judge done made her look foolish. So why would you jump out here on the internet trying to save face? Why would you do yourself like that? Like, damn. Why would you do that? Whoo, child, bro, gonna have to put that shit up in a vault, lock it up, and hide the key. Cause, honey, listen, it's still unbelievable to me though, y'all. Cause that shit is crazy. Like, damn. So you, again, like I said, the judge made you look like a fool. You want to save face, and then you want to be tipsy eating shrimp. Eat, get a little tipsy, and she acting like she was tipsy, and then pop your mouth jumbo shrimp. I guess she was there drinking that wine and reminiscing on how that shrimp used to pop on. Cause why would you do that? You know people on the internet petty as hell, just throwing people petty. So it's like you intentionally went and did it because you want to be talked about on the internet. But my thing is, you had to be smart enough to know that that was not going to make him look like a fool. It was only going to make you look like a fool, because the day ones know that you put yourself in the situation while he was going through a situation. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what crossed their mind, because how the ex-wife, when she came out here on the fake domestic violence, she knew a lot of women would grasp to her. So the type of TPO that Miss Sazoon went and tried to put out on him, it's like, but and then you waited a whole year later after y'all stopped conversing with each other. Like, and then on top of that, you want to talk, because where she's contradicting herself is on that video. She talked about how, oh, y'all don't telling the people where she, you know, like don't get it misconstrued, like she got this man here or this man there. Basically just letting the people know, oh, don't be a fool to think that I don't have a man. It's like, but you contradicting yourself, because if that man was doing what it needed to be done to you, which was put you in a safe space, like with your mind off of your past tense. Cause what woman is over a guy and stating that she have other guys on her hip, but you up here filing online false TPOs? Like, come on now. Then you damn well. It's like when you look at the shit that has been happening, and if you watch Lupac
in my first video where I was showing some of the court documents or whatever, it's just like, damn, you literally almost similar did the same shit his ex-wife did when it came to this court shit. The ex-wife tried to pull the TPO on him as well. Talking about threatening. Scared for her life. Because I'm trying to figure out still, Miss Azun, where, you know, nobody have threatened you, bro. Like, you know nobody has threatened you. You know your life is not in danger. When it comes to where you know what I'm saying, was conversing with RH. You know, ain't none of his fucking supporters. Nobody is calling for you, baby girl. Nobody's calling for you. So reading the court documents and, you know what I'm saying, like, like, damn, like, why are you out here trying to do the same thing his fucking ex-wife did, especially when it comes to talking about this man or anybody that, you know what I'm saying, advocates for him, like you in some type of threat. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know, ain't nobody threatening you. But anyway, she took out the TPO, lying about the threatened situation. I mean, just lying about everything. So if you know all things she tried to lay out in the court document, fabricating shit, just like the ex-wife did. The ex-wife was fabricating doctors about that risk shit, like just fabricating shit. She's a fabricator for sure. Now here you are doing the same thing, but the way that she fabricated some shit is she wasn't showing all of the messages. So then it made me think like, damn. So I go back through my messages or whatever when she was trying to show me some shit that the dates that she got that she sent into court where she was saying that Rob was sending threats to her through the internet or whatever the case may be. I think it was like April. Like I got text messages from all the way from like before April in 2024 to 2025. So it's like, so these months that you are submitting to the court, they're not even matching up to, you know what I'm saying, the shit that we even talked about on those same dates. And I even got the text messages where she was saying, the text messages where she was trying to initiate and state that they were threats. But when I look at my text, she was telling me she don't believe that it was Robert that was sending long paragraph texts. But I'm like, but this is the shit that you submitted to the court. It's like, damn. Like, clearly she did not cross all of her T's or dot all of her I's. Clearly she must have thought, well, she must have thought that a lot of the supporters was going to side. Some of them probably have, but at the end of the day, we met you through him. We would have never known of you if it wasn't for him. So why would I go against the grain to go against him to side with you when I know you lying? That made no sense. That's why she didn't give a fuck to respond to me when the shit first came out about her going and filing this TPO, because I sent a screenshot of the TPO and I'm asking her, like, let's talk, because like, what's going on? Now you don't want to talk to me. Before a year and a half, it was plenty of time, 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'm sitting here talking with you, letting you vent, all kind of shit. But now you don't want to do this shit. Now you don't want to talk to me all of a sudden. Cause you know I'm finna tell you what the fuck it is. Like we're not about to do this. But you did it anyways. So I ain't go hard on you like I wanted to go hard on you. But at the end of the day, I already knew that that shit was going to be thrown out in court anyways. But you should have never came across a thought where you felt that any of his good heavy hitters was going to side with you. Because that's where you fucked up at. You should have never thought that any of his heavy hitters was going to side with you. Ain't no bad blood, but ain't nobody fucking with you like that when you knowing what. And then my thing is too, is the fact that I was out here like taking up for her. I'm doing live, giving her flowers. Like, come on, bro. Like, why are you doing this? Please don't go out. Don't go out like this. Like, damn, I went live about you, like giving you your flowers. Like, don't do this. Ooh, child. And she folded. She went out bad. Like, went out bad. Like, that shit there is crazy. Ooh, out here stressing out too, baby. Listen, when you get up in age, you can't be out here stressing yourself out. You cannot take control. You can't be mad about shit you can't take control of, especially another human being. You can't control it. So I named this spiritual awakening because I've had a conversation with her where she spoke about that she had her spiritual awakening. I believe it was like the end of 2024, around the timing right before they stopped conversing in 2025, at the beginning of 2025. So let me see here, because I didn't want to touch some base on I just want to hold on, y'all. Trying to find my note. Okay, so but I had a conversation with her where she spoke about that she had this spiritual awareness or whatever. So, like, for ones that know what, a spiritual awakening is, a call to a higher consciousness that is deeper with your mental awareness. So, if she went through a spiritual awakening, she should be deeper with her mental awareness and going to the courthouse. Well, not going to the courthouse because I think she filed it online. She started filing them online. That's not her being deeper with her mental awareness. Like, she started going another route. But the process of spiritual awakening brings, about personal transformation and a shift in one's, view of the world, basically. When someone goes through a spiritual awakening, they experience a shift in their mental framework. Okay? Meaning that she should have been shifting from doing what she did. Because you can't be in a spiritual awakening and going to the extreme to file multiple TPOs on 3 different people. That's not a spiritual awakening at all. A cause of a spiritual awakening is for, me to is to about life-changing events. For others, it is a gradual and subtle shift. Here a list. It's like I got a list. Hold on, y'all. I wrote down a list of some common, spiritual awakenings so I won't get thrown off track. But one spiritual awakening, a cause of it, is a traumatic experience. So I mean, at her age, I don't think she should felt like she had some type of traumatic experience with a man that she inserted into, taking up for and wanted to get closer to when he was in his excuse me, bless me, when he was in a vulnerable stage. Bless me. Coming out of a toxic relationship. She's married before. You would have think that she would have controlled her feelings or control her emotions, or maybe even had a wall up when she chose to put herself in a situation with a man that was just getting out of a toxic marriage of 6 years. I mean, you couldn't build, you can't. I don't know if she thought that she could build a bear or mold him because he was vulnerable, or whatever the case may be. When she found out like more about him and shit, like You can't mold a man, especially when that already don't hit that marriage stage. He was too grown. He was way up, and you might look been a little few years older than him, but you could not mold him. He was already molded. He just, you know what I'm saying, lost at a point, you know what I'm saying, when he married somebody younger that, was very immature, and you live and you learn. I'm gonna just say it like that. You live and you learn. But another cause of someone going through a spiritual awakening is, there has been a major life changing event in their life where, a person that have maybe went through a divorce, the death of a loved one, or serious illness that classify as a life changing event. At that time, and where she stated that she was going or went through her spiritual awakening, she wasn't divorcing anybody. It wasn't known at that time that she had, a loved one that lost her life, and she ain't had no serious illness. Now, another cause they say is called an essential crisis. They say it's known as the dark night of the soul. And baby, that said bingo, ding dong, and everything when I read that part. I said, an essential crisis, existential crisis, which is known as a dark night of the soul. Cause baby, that was her dark moments when she got on that when she opened her fucking laptop or went to her computer and she pulled up Fulton County or Gwinnett County, whichever damn county it was, that she went and filed a damn TPO. That's dark night of the soul. But during that crisis, an individual begins to question the meaning and purpose of life. Because if they question the meaning and purpose of life, because I'm trying to figure out what was her purpose of the TPO. What was her purpose of the TPO? And she's supposed to be thinking about the purpose of her life. So the purpose of her life, she felt like, okay, I'm gonna do a TPO on this man because he don't want me no more. Ooh, child, listen. Ooh. Hey, Beverly. My damn comments. I know y'all talking to me in here. I'ma just keep talking because my comments, I can't see no more comments. It stopped at Miss Beverly Phillips. Okay, so but for real, y'all, they say a natural awakening. This is an involuntary process of awakening. It takes place after engaging in a practice that produces a shift in conscious awareness. Practices that can activate a greater conscious awareness or medication. Mindfulness, developing a deep sense of connection with caring for plants or animals. Self transformational practice. So she used to show the videos when she was out there messing with her plants, doing right by her plants. She started losing focus of herself when you could tell that she wasn't, I don't know, like she wasn't taking care of her plants like she was supposed to, because she was showing videos where a lot of her plants started growing the brownness on her leaves. And then it was like, boom, no more of me showing that I care for my plants in my garden. Like she used to show us videos of that. She been stopped showing that. But that should been part of her spiritual awakening as well. She lost focus in her. She lost focus of some things in her life because she was trying to force to be with somebody. Even felt the need of lowering the standards of her being a woman within herself and her dignity, integrity, and all of that, and wanted to take what she really wanted was to be married, but she was willing to pull that standard of what she needed that in a man was to marry her. She was gonna pull that away off the table and settle. Just as long as you go public to let the people know to show that she got a man. Cause that's crazy as hell to be over 50 years old and to still have that mindset. Like who and why you think that you owe the fucking world anything to show that you with anybody? Because what's understood, they never got to be explained when you with somebody that really cares for you, that's there to protect you and to provide for you. But one thing that you can't never do is force somebody to be with you. You got to make that shit make sense. You got shit going on for yourself. But you making me think like what the hell going on and what happening to the, spiritual awakening, because why the hell you went from, I mean, come on, y'all, that shit was obvious. That was obvious as hell shit. When she hit a mirror with that TPO, I thought about Sierra. I was like, damn, is she gonna go back? Is she gonna go all the way back and go hit the baby mama? And she only hit Simone with that damn TPO because a night that I went live the next day, I got sent information that she hadn't hit Simone with, because on my live I clearly said, why is you fucking with Robert with this fucking TPO? But you told me that you were gonna go and take out the TPO out on her over a year ago. And I kept telling you to do it to protect yourself. Just in case, you never fucking know. But just to find out, hell, I went off on Simone crazy psychopathic ass. And you were deflecting so much shit on her like she was stalking you, but you was playing in a fucking sandbox with Simone. You played in the fucking sandbox with Simone. But you was projecting it off on like she was doing everything. It's like, damn. So she took some evil shit that the ex-wife did, mixed that shit up with a mistress that was paying for it. The one that paid her $500 for conversation. The one that said she was pregnant, but like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy as hell. Like, damn. If folks be having the audacity to say, y'all shouldn't be talking down on nobody's pain. Pain? She put herself in that situation. There shouldn't even be no fucking pain because she got a lot of men. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't second guess her by not having you know what I'm saying, no men in her life. But regardless, if she got these men, she gonna go take out TPOs. Like, I want to say something more than that, but I'm gonna be nice. Hey, why I can't see no more comments? Let me make sure y'all hear me. Y'all making me think y'all asses can't hear me, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm finna be real this time. I'm being real. I'm trying not to go in on her, y'all. I really am, but I want to. I want to go off on her. Cause why did you do this? Damn, making yourself look crazy. Made yourself look very crazy, and then you got sons. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. I should have thought twice when back then when shit was cool, calm, cool, and collective, or whatever the case may be. But when she put that shit out there and said that RH should have gave his rights up, I ain't come out here and say something, y'all, publicly, but I did not side with that shit at all. I would have never suggested a man give up his motherfucking rights just cause the baby mama out here acting like a Jezebel. I would have just been suggesting for him to do exactly what he was doing. Take that shit to trial. Okay? Take it to court, baby. The child support people in the court system just want to see the fact that there's a man, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for men though, but I think the more and more throughout the years that continue to go to court and fight for their kids, it's that little trend of where the women always being sided with when it comes to the child support system. It'll start changing. Eventually, it'll start changing. Because it has, throughout the past few years, it definitely has been a lot of men that has been going to court and standing 10 toes down about getting their kids. It's definitely hard for them though, because it's always the system has always usually favored the female. The females are the ones who was always on the phone talking to the child support workers and shit. So I used to tell my homeboys like, shit, call that child support worker. That child support worker, your child support worker, just as much as it is of hers. If that child support worker see that you're calling in and that you're being active or trying to be active, then she won't be just, siding with the baby mother, because she only hear from the baby mother. But when she hearing from the baby father as well, ain't no too much of siding with the baby mother. It all depends. It all depends though. But I know I've talked with and helped my homeboy get out of fighting for his kid. I don't fuck with nobody that ain't out here fighting for their damn children. When you can't fight, I don't want to hear no fucking excuse about the reason why you can't fight for your kids. But at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, this shit here is comical, bro. Like, damn. So again, like I said, when you look back and see the shit that has unfolded with that situation with Miss Hazoon, it's just like she took, cause she's been here since day one. So she took pieces of what the ex-wife did with the damn psychopath side piece or mistress or whatever the fuck the girl was. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the one that faked the pregnancy. Like, parts of what she did. Simone took recordings and added them bitches up together and fabricated goddamn voice recordings from lives and shit. Now you got Miss Azoon not showing the full thread of messages, and that's the same type shit that the ex-wife we used to rebuttal against the shit that she did. The same thing. It's like you sat back and watched two Jezebel ass females try to do this man dirty. She kept a whole vault of receipts and shit just to sit back and do the same shit, them same females. Like, that shit there is cringe as hell. Like, so you had a motive. But again, like I said, it may be, be a little bit more observant and shit when that shit came across about, oh, give your rights up. Like, why the fuck would you ever suggest for a man to do that? Basically, the man that you've been told of and you have seen videos of that was there as a father to his first daughter. But she was cool beans. I don't know. I don't know if she at some point allowed the internet to take her over subconsciously, because that was weird that was even posted. I really try to retract that shit out my that shit out of my mind. So like, damn, why would you say that? But anyway, to sit back and watch two women do this to a man, and she used to we've had a conversation before where she was in reference and always tried to tell about the Simone situation. She was always trying to in reference the fact that um like Simone might have had some type of roots on him. I was like, bro, Simone ain't got no roots on that man. Like, God got RH. So anything that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to come against him is being rebuked. That's why when all y'all motherfuckers keep taking this man to fucking court, he coming out standing strong. As for a sake, with no lawyer. Well, he needed a lawyer about with the child situation, but most of with the TPOs, like you should have known from the beginning, his ex-wife tried that. Why would you go try? You wanted to be relevant of knowing. Why would you want to be relevant or knowing that you did the same fucking thing that his ex-wife and another side piece did? Well, she ain't no side piece. I don't know what the fuck Simone was to him. I guess she was a paymaster. She was paying for a talk. The transactions was, if you want my brother to talk to you, you had to pay him. She had to pay him for conversation, for companionship. Simone was out here paying for companionship. Woo, child. Okay, so let me go back and pull up one of these freaking posts since. Okay, hold on. Let me go through my shit, y'all. Cause I got some shit where she was posted on the internet and was stating, you know, she took him to court, something about relationship. Um, damn, what was it called? Somebody to let me know what the type, what the title of that TPO was. Relationship. I have to go and look, cause that was weird. Give me a second, cause I definitely have screenshots of her making these certain posts or whatever, talking about that she herself was single until she was married. So to go and take out a TP. It's like, damn, you was on the internet screaming you was single too. So how and why the fuck would you? Hold on, I'm finna find it. Give me 1 second. Woo, child, listen. Okay, hold on. Okay, so okay, look at this, y'all. Let me hold on. I can't stop laughing. What my background? Come on now. um. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all something, and madam, I forgot how to. Damn, can I go take it off? Um. I think I need to remove that background, that virtual background off, so that way, yeah, so I can show. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, so let me turn it around so you Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see. Hold on. I'm doing it the ghetto way, y'all, but y'all can see this shit. Okay, so maybe I need to turn it the other way. All right, y'all see. It says, let's go ahead and put this one to rest. I was on payroll, baby. There's a big difference between being an accessory and being an asset. Watch this though. So then somebody asked her and said, no, what I'm saying is these people are ready to stir up some shit already. That's why I said Saga 3.0 loading. This is all they waiting to see to have content to discuss. Latruth. We all see what's going on here. Even Stevie Wonder can see it. But carry on. Miss Season comes back and says, hold on. Miss Season comes back and says, didn't that man say this is, hold on. Didn't that man say he is single and he has no plans of getting in a relationship no time soon? Also, didn't I say I'm single until married? She said she was single until married. So why you go take that intentional ass TPO? But she says, let me finish it. Also, didn't I say I'm single until married? So that means we both can do whatever we want to do when we want to do it and with whomever we want to do it with. Right, Miss Azum? It is what it is, love. It is nothing for them to stir. The math is mathing. Right, Miss Azum? So help us understand. So help us understand, how is it that you commented and made a statement and said you were single until you were married? So that meant that you and RS can do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, and with whomever you want to do it with. So where was that? Where was those same feelings and thoughts or whatever? Like why that didn't cross your mind before, when you was thinking about and you pulled open your laptop or you went to your computer and you went onto that Georgia County to fill out that damn TPO? Why that thought didn't come across your head? I mean, the math would have been math, and it would have matched up for some of the shit that you were saying on the internet yourself, is that you were single until you was married. So you mad because he didn't want to marry you. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to go and do an ebook and say, I'm going to do an ebook that says a woman that filed a TPO because a man would marry her. Like, what? You got one that lied about domestic violence. You got one that faked a pregnancy. Now you got one that went for a TPO because he went back. It's like, this shit is crazy, Sam. Like, come on, ladies. This is not what's it. This is not what's it. Why she ain't letting me send no text? Can y'all hear me just fine in the chat? Why I can't see no comments? Is nobody Let me look. Cause that look weird. Okay, but here's another one. Y'all better talk to me. Hold on. Let me get it together. Oh shit, I did it the wrong way. What that said? Who name that is? What that says? Single until married. And he's still mine. And this was February 8th of 2025. And a couple of days right after that in February, that shit was doomed. So you knew you weren't in a relationship, but you were still claiming him. So clearly you still wanted some type of connection or attachment to him. You were willing to, like, okay, we ain't got to discuss marriage. Just still fuck with me some type of way or whatever. He ain't even want that. You kept continuing to try to force shit. So he just removed himself from the situation. And you got mad and went and ran to the courts and filed a TPO. This shit is unbelievable. This shit is real life unbelievable. Hold on, y'all. I think I got something else. Okay, so hold on. Let me get it. Okay, I got something else I want to share. Okay, y'all see this? It says someone was asking her. Okay, so I'm gonna read off what someone said to her. What did you did so much dirty to Bree, but I forgot to not kiss but you forgot to not kiss and tell. You can't even talk about the abuse that you encounter, and please don't get on here and say that is wasn't in. I hate when people don't write correctly. Got me up here like I'm motherfucking special ed or something. Like, damn. Yeah, it might be the internet, but I'm gonna need y'all to guide. Listen. You got me up here like I'm reading e-buttons. Okay, let me start that shit over. Like, damn. Okay, hold on. You did so much dirty to breathe, but forgot to not kiss and tell. You can't even talk about the abuse that you encounter. And please don't get on here and say that it wasn't any, because it shows. You are getting the karma you deserve. He did just what he needed to do, and that was to release your evil ass. That was one of uh the ex uh supporters. So Miss Azun comes back and says, what do you mean want to do? No, she says, what do you want me to do? Come out here, lie, and spin out of control and say I had contusions, broken bones, do a marathon podcast run, and lie about a hit being put out on me? Stop it. But that's what the fuck you did, though. All those things that you were sitting here telling that female, basically, that you would not come out here and do, you did. The only fucking thing that you didn't do was come out here and say that he physically attached you in any form of way. I think you would have got your ass ate up real good, nice and sweet if you would have came out here with that shit. You better have some proof. Nothing better not had it been fabricated. Baby, listen. But the truth always wins. I'm glad you ain't take it to that level. Cause it damn sure would have been a Saga 3.0. It would have been a Saga 3.0 on this bitch. Cause baby, listen, like we done been through that already. So I'm glad you did not take it that far. But you sat up here and said, just like you told me in the text messages, that you would never, ever be a betrayer, betray somebody by coming out here on the internet. You did not come out here on the internet and said nothing about these TPOs, but you did those TPOs because you know damn well that shit was going to hit the internet. Right in the midst of him having to go to court with his ex about his child. You did it within the same fucking month he was going to court. So when people go to pull his name in to search for records, that shit was gonna populate. All that shit was intentional. And that is sad. Cause what the fuck could you be hurting from? You can't sit here and keep saying that you hurt from that he mentally mind fucked you. You over fucking 50. Who the fuck over 50 out here still letting somebody fucking mind fuck them? Who? Well, I guess Miss Sazoon, the one that I thought was, you know, a little bit more level-headed or whatever the case may be, but damn. I'm glad I didn't continue to watch that video when Lupac ass was up there keep talking about some eat that shrimp anime. And it was a reason why my spirit said, nope, that's enough. Don't watch no more. Because I would have brought that damn video up here and baby, listen. I would have went in. Cause but see, it's just unbelievable. Hold on. So I'm finna show y'all something. Let me see if I can find them. I sent it to somebody. Let me go and see if I can find that screen recorded text message. Give me 1 second. I did some damn. Hold on. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this. Okay, I found it. I found the text message thread thing. Hold on. Okay, this was May of 2025 when we talked about her going to file a TPO out on crazy ass Simone. Who that says? Miss Sazoon, right? That's Miss Sazoon, right? So y'all see what she at. Hold on. Y'all see what she asked me? I'm about to read it to you, but do you see what she asked me? She says, "Hey, Stephanie." Nobody calls me that, but it was all good. "Do you have a way that I can find out someone's address? I may have to file a TPO on a stalker that won't leave me alone and have made threats." That way back in May. Cause what did I just say? I was talking to her up down there a year ago about telling her to go and file that TPO on Simone, but she found her way to go file one out on Robert first. Then when I spoke on it on the live, and then the following day you go do one on Simone. All the judge is gonna connect all that shit together, just like Robert's shit got thrown the fuck out. Amira's, and I don't know about Simone though. She might got Simone. But from the text message, the emails, and all that, she might got one against Simone. But against Robert and Amir, that shit being thrown out. But she might got one on Simone for sure. She definitely got one on Simone, cause from all the damn text messages and the emails and the voice recordings, cause Simone was really stalking her ass. Simone was stalking the shit out of her ass, but she was playing in the sandbox with Simone ass too, and running back telling Robert, trying to get Robert to stop her from, fucking with her, trying to stop Simone from fucking with her or whatever. But Robert knew that Miss Azun was going back and forth with Simone. She put herself in a position that she wanted to be the chosen one. So she took it all the way back, maybe when she was in her 20s, when, probably was in the same situation and knew that there was another female involved, but she wanted, instead of removing herself from the situation, she wanted to be in competition of the situation. Because why are you out here competing with another female about a grown ass man that he ain't committed to neither one of y'all? Now you mad at him because you chose to waste your own damn time. You did. You chose to waste your own time. Okay, let me get to the other text message. Hold on. Oh, but this shit go all the way back, y'all. Hold on. This shit like 3 minutes worth of, but I'm just gonna show if they show. Hold on. I did a screen record of a bunch of messages. So my other phone is start with March. This starts like April. You see April, you see May, you see, hold on. Okay, hold up. Bless me. Bless me. Okay, so Miss Azun was stating that, oh no, this one makes it known who she is, because I was asking her, I was telling her how to, search somebody's information or whatever the case may be. And she said, oh no, this one makes it known who she is. And I said, okay. She said yes, because I was telling her that I knew someone that can probably find out the address of the person who she was looking for, which was Simone. When I asked her who the fuck she was looking for, who that name is, I don't want y'all to see it's still coming from the same person. But what name that is, she said. And this was back in May of 2025 or 2024. Hold on. That was 2024, I believe. No, 2025. That I was trying to get her to talk her into getting to go and do a TPO out on Simone, but no, she didn't want to do that. Hold on, let me get back to it. She was saying to my, oh, she's something else. And I'm like, you know what? This is wild. I've been given the scoop on that chick. Shaking my head. She's delusional and a piece of work. She acts like a sheep in wolf clothing. But I believe you because I heard things of her. And while I'm telling her that fucking Simone is a damn wolf and sheep and a wolf in sheep clothing, hell, so was Miss Sadzoon. I was talking to a wolf in sheep clothing the whole damn time. Cause look what she went and did to Robert. Like, damn. But then she up here telling me that Simone need mental health. So you don't need mental health? Cause you want to take out TPOs because nobody don't want you. Because that's a mental problem too. Calling another female. So basically, it was like throwing salt on another female name because you know. But how could you be mad when you could have been just removed yourself from the situation? She didn't care to remove herself from the situation because she wanted to be in competition. She wanted to be in competition. Okay, let me go down in the text messages. Well, just to show we still in May. Um, I'm trying to go down and get to the important shit. Cause I mean, we stayed conversing for a long. It's a bunch of text messages. Okay, hold on. Um, Damn. I mean, everything that was going on about with Simone, I mean, we were discussing it. She would let me know how Simone went from saying that she went from having one baby to a set of twins. And I just kept telling her, like, don't believe none of that shit that that girl is saying. So when she sent me over all the documents that old girl had posted and everything. But me as being a nurse, I know a lot of that shit was fabricated. I was like, hold on, wait a damn minute. How the hell she using a doctor name in Georgia way out in Iowa somewhere? I was like, I found that shit quick. I was like, hell no. Okay, so back in June, this is where she was telling me, thank you for me giving her flowers. This what got me so disappointed because it's like, damn, why you do that? She said, thank you so much for the flowers you gave me yesterday on your live. It really meant a lot to me. You already know. I knew you would handle it with class, dignity, and can still shred a bitch to pieces all at the same damn time. So should I trade you to damn pieces with class and dignity? Miss Sazon, I am asking you, can I shred your ass to pieces with class and dignity all at the same time? The same way that you stated that I did Simone, is it okay that I do you the same way? Since you came out here doing some of the same similar shit Simone did and the ex did. Fucking with that man. Through the damn court system with the foolishness. Cause make that shit make sense. She said that shit to me in June. No lie. I got one more I just want to show y'all because I ain't trying to keep y'all long. Because I gotta damn do my little spinach. I want to show y'all where she stated that she wouldn't portray him. But anyway, I spent countless of days, nights, early morning hours, especially she was going through that shit with him with fucking Simone. It's like I don't even see why there should be any argument because he ain't committed to nobody. But nobody didn't want to listen. Then she up here, texting me in June the 11th saying that the Looney Tunes Simone was crashing out. But what? So less than a year later, you crashing out. But you was trying to hold it together by doing your narcissistic video. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Like, damn. God damn. Ooh, she playing my ass, y'all. Listen. Let's see. Oh, July 13th. I'm talking about I got months and months of text messages, y'all. July 13th, she was just stating the fact that she was happy to hear about me in court. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Looks like I may have to go ahead and get that TPO on that crazy ass girl Simone. I have someone working on her address. Hopefully they'll have it by tomorrow. But you wait to 2026. And we talked about this shit way last year for months. That right there, I already knew you was in your coochie feelings. Damn, it didn't. Hold on. Okay, that wasn't nothing to show. I'm finna come to the comments to fuck with y'all. Y'all, I got so many goddamn text messages. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, I supposed to be sticking to the damn subject at hand, which is spiritual awakening. But I don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, she doing the same shit that the ex was doing out here playing on God's name, talking about some things were divine. God was, leading her to do like, girl, God don't lead destruction. He don't lead you to destruction. You going to take out a false TPO out on somebody is fucking destruction. That ain't stop using God and talking about God led you to do that foolery. Because God did not lead you to do that at all. Just like your spiritual awakening did not lead your ass to go do it either. Because if you was going through a spiritual awakening, you should have been at a point where you were, I mean, as you've been a spiritual seeker, you're supposed to venture out for greater wisdom and understanding of who or what God is. So I guess during your spiritual awakening, you still didn't know who God was because God didn't lead you to go do no TPO. And you definitely didn't sought for a deeper meaning to life during those spiritual awakening. So I'm trying to figure out, did you really have one? But I think at whatever point you stated that you went through your spiritual awakening, you should have continued your search where your mind could have expanded and your soul experiencing a rebirth. Because if you went through that, where your mind expanded and your soul experienced a rebirth, you would have went. You. There's no way in hell you would have went through the process of a TPO for not one person, not two, but three damn people. Three people. That's not somebody that went through a spiritual awakening. So I want to know, Miss Sazzoon, have you found yourself in a place where your understanding of what it means to be spiritual? Have your outlook on life has it changed? I hope it changed from these false TPOs that's being thrown out in court. So I really hope your outlook on life begin to change and the world around you no longer look the same. Like don't go take out another TPO. I don't know about it. Please remove yourself from that dark night in your soul, because that's that's demon behavior, baby. That's definitely demon behavior. But I mean, I completely understand that the process of a spiritual awakening is different for everybody. But I damn well know, because I'm very well spiritually in tune, and I damn well know when you're going through a spiritual awakening, you're not doing nothing destructive. And going to file false TPOs is destructive. Nothing of your mind is in a negative way when you're going through a spiritual awakening. Nothing in your mind is in a way or where you feel like you want to harm somebody in any way. It ain't, and you don't have to harm nobody by doing something physically. Going to file a fake ass TPO is harming somebody because now you fucking with it, that man livelihood where he got kids to fucking take care of. He ain't even got kids with you, but you still trying to fuck up his livelihood of him not being able, you know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't fuck it up because God got him. But you damn sure trying. After he helped you build, just like he helped his ex fucking build. He put you on another page, but you try to blame him as something went wrong with the page. But hell, that probably was piece of your karma that hit you about that mid-season page, and you went and did that damn TPO shit. So now you finna receive karma right behind that. Like you already received the karma probably because of the fucking mindset that you wanted to probably been wanting to go do a TPO before anything happened about that mid-season page. Then you go file the TPO. Now your ass can get karma again. You can't do wrong by people. You put wrong and negative in the universe when you sat there and file a false TPO. That means it's gonna come right back around on you. And karma ain't always gotta hit the person who deserves the karma. It can actually hit somebody closer to you, like your kids, your mom, like your sibling. It don't matter. Anybody whom you close to. Most of the time when people go through spiritual, awakening, there's a like a disconnect, because you want to disconnect yourself from all those energies that you have been dealing with. You'll develop an awareness of the ego as separate from yourself and acknowledge a greater energy at work within the universe. So she couldn't have hit her spiritual awakening. Could not have. Cause how you on vacation, then the day after vacation, you go online and hit a third person with a TPO. But a spiritual awakening usually opens your eyes to the areas of your life in need of healing. After that process has started, you may move into a period of questioning as you confront limiting beliefs and negative behavior patterns. So if she have already started and been through her spiritual awakening, she should have been confronting limiting beliefs and negative behavior. Her filing false TPOs on three people, like I'm gonna say two people, cause one of them she should have been filed a TP out on, a TPO out on, and that's Simone ass. She should have been did that shit way last year. But filing two more TPOs on people, RH and Amelia, that's negative behavior patterns. And she on that live talking about divine this, divine that. But you have to understand, on the path to a spiritual awakening, you may begin to inquire about various spiritual practices, such as, you know, means to gain a sense of divine wisdom. She did not gain a sense of divine wisdom by going to file no damn TPO out on people. No, that's not a spiritual awakening at all whatsoever. Why people want to get on the internet and want to play with the universe like that, and then want to play with God like that. And then at the same time, but your actions is not even matching up with the shit that you trying to speak to people. That's impossible. Impossible to be going through a spiritual awakening when you out here playing with the devil. That's crazy. But when you have a means to gain a sense of divine wisdom and deepen your understanding, it don't lead you to the courthouse over foolery because a man don't want you, child. She didn't even disconnect herself from the situation. She wanted to remain in the situation. You can't be going through a spiritual awakening, connecting yourself to something you need to disconnect yourself from. You got to make it make sense. So she went out here, she was going through that spiritual awakening, and she wasn't standing on her own 2 feet. She didn't connect with God like she supposedly connected with God clearly. And she went and going through a spiritual healing, you supposed to be seeking healing and guidance. You are clearing out negative thought patterns and making room for divine knowledge and wisdom to flow through. Filing fucking TPOs ain't divine knowledge, baby. And it ain't no wisdom that's flowing. Because a person that's gaining wisdom ain't going to file petty ass charges on somebody because nobody wants them anymore. That's crazy. If she went through a spiritual awakening, she should be at a point right now where she experienced a sense of oneness with the universe. Sometimes you may lose your sense of self identity, or but it's you'll gain that back. It's like deprogramming yourself to reprogram yourself. I'm just really disappointed because the lady, she ain't done with a damn. She's very intellect for sure. I just don't know what be going on. I don't know. I still ain't been able to get no damn messages. I'm sorry, not messages, but comments. I still can't see no comments. It's just stuck. I don't like that because hell, I'm supposed to be communicating with y'all, not just up here just ramping on. Hold on. I was sitting here just ramping on and no damn comments was going. And it still ain't showing me no comments. That's crazy. But anyways, I ain't want to keep y'all long because I gotta get ready to get prepared to do this damn to do my dippity whip. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I wish people stop coming to the internet, trying to use God to justify their wrongdoing and their mental behavior. Women gotta, I mean, it's never that serious, y'all. It is never that serious to go and file false TPOs on people because they no longer want you in life. It's crazy. I don't understand why I ain't getting no. Ooh, I'm supposed to start my cooking at 11:30. I gotta change my time to 11:45. I had to change my cook time to 11:45. But anyways, y'all, ooh, honey, like I said, I'm glad Robert came out on top with the foolery. Like I said, I already knew that it was gonna be thrown out. And at the end of the day, it still ain't no bad feelings, but I can't fuck with nobody that do no extra shit like that. But at the same time, I hope she really do go through a spiritual awakening so she can cleanse her soul and remove all that negative shit that she had going on involving herself when she probably should have just pulled away a long time ago. So with that being said, y'all, thank you all for coming in and joining in with Queen of Truth, the host that ain't trying to do the most. Thank you all for all the support. I appreciate you all coming in with hitting that like button. If anybody gave any super chat, super stickers, or gave whatever support gifts that you gave is greatly appreciated, y'all. Y'all know it's never obligated. But I got to get up off this live because I got to jump and get ready to, y'all come fuck with me to make my dip. But if you don't return, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I hope it be productive and blessed. But Queen Stuff, love y'all. Mwah.
This ain't for TikTok. This that front porch, back street, standalone talk. Queen Step, heavy hitter, certified. Heavy hitter in heels, still stomping like Tim's. She don't do friends, just fam and wins. Talk that slick, get checked on sight. She a lady in the light, but a demon at night. No handout, she grinded for hers. Now it's Gucci bags and respect in her words. Move like a boss, think like a threat. You ain't met real till you meet step. It ain't sweet. She just learned to smile while stacking bodies. Mentally.